Hey guys, it's Bendy Penguin 64 and I'm actually making two update sort of videos in one day, and this one is not about me. This one's going to be about the state of YouTube's copyright system in general. Now, the thing is that I feel like I've made it fairly well known that I don't like copyright law, and I just want to clear something up, and that is that I respect the concept of copyright law. I respect what it tries to do, because when copyright law was first created, it was intended to stop people from stealing ideas that other people came up with, passing them off as their own and using them for personal gain. That's the point of copyright law, to stop that from happening, or at least to make sure that people doing it don't go unpunished. And that's a good thing. I've got no problem with that. If you steal an idea, then you should be punished, no doubt about it. That's not a good thing, especially if you are using it for personal gain, because that's someone else's property. But then, somewhere down the line, people started getting confused with regard to what counts as copyright law and what doesn't. And as a result, greedy corporations latched onto that because they realized that they could twist the definition of copyright law so that they had an excuse to sue people who had done nothing wrong in order to get more money. And I am paraphrasing slightly because I will say now I am very biased. I don't do very much research into these topics, but yeah, based on what the internet has told me, well, what the internet has told me, that's a weird way of thinking about it, but based on my own experience, that is what copyright law has become. It was about protecting ideas, but now it's just far too easy to abuse. That's the big problem with copyright law. It's very easy to abuse for personal gain. It's the exact opposite of what it was created for. And the problem with YouTube in particular about copyright law is that their views on copyright are very black and white. When you upload a video, you are either stealing content or you're not. Like, it's as simple as that. There's no in between. And the problem is that that doesn't work, because we have something called fair use in copyright law, which means that special kinds of projects like criticism, parodies, spoofs, reviews, things like that, those are all protected under fair use. You can use copyrighted material for those kinds of projects. It's okay as long as you acknowledge where it came from. And yeah, YouTube doesn't care about that. If something is protected under fair use, it doesn't matter. You're either stealing or you're not. And that brings us to today's topic, which is the mysterious Mr. Enter. I've actually mentioned him once before in my top 10 favourite YouTubers video. Wait, that wasn't a top 10. But one time I talked about my favourite YouTubers. I said that he was one of my favourites, and I stand by that. Mysterious Enter is awesome. He makes really good videos, and he still has a Dailymotion account, which is good because I need a place to go for my Mr. Enter fix. But anyway, getting into the serious stuff, I was looking at his Twitter feed yesterday, and apparently his YouTube channel has been suspended. Apparently it might have even been terminated. Like, I'm not entirely sure. I think suspended means that you temporarily can't upload videos or whatever. Like, terminated means that you are gone, simple as that. And yeah, apparently, according to his Twitter feed, his account has been suspended, at the very least. And the thing is that this really bugs me because, first of all, like I said, I love Mr. Enter. He's a really cool guy. He's good at what he does. And what really bugs me is that, I will say now, he has used copyrighted material in his videos. I'm not going to deny that at all. He uses loads of copyrighted material from TV shows and movies, things like that. But the thing is that he never used them for, like, malicious reasons. He wasn't just uploading content from a TV show and just leaving it at that. He used them for actual reviews and criticism. Like, there's a big difference between reviewing something and just putting it up there for everyone to see, because believe me, there are thousands of videos that are just completely unedited clips from SpongeBob and all kinds of cartoons and TV shows. There are loads of clips on YouTube that are just sitting there for anyone to see, and Viacom's not even touching those at all. Mysterious Enter does it for perfectly valid reasons. He's doing it for review purposes, which is protected under fair use. That's encouraged, and he gets his account suspended. It's ridiculous. I mean, really, it's completely stupid. And I'm not the only person who's upset about this. A whole bunch of people are upset about it. And yeah, I'm not entirely sure how we're going to fix this. Like, Mr. Enter, if I know him, he is not going to take this lying down. From what I've heard, like, apparently he might be working on trying to get his channel up and running done right now. I'm not entirely sure. He's on Dailymotion for now, which is awesome. But yeah, he's not going to take this lying down. I know Mr. Enter. Like, he's got he does have a vendetta against copyright law, much like I do. So yeah, I'm sure that we're going to sort this out eventually. But yeah, for now, one thing that I really want to say, like, just in case anyone from YouTube sees this, anyone at all who has some form of power in the world of copyright or something, if you see this video, I just want to let you know this. YouTube needs a fair use system, some form of fair use. Fair use exists for a reason. If we didn't have fair use, we wouldn't have game reviews and movie reviews. We wouldn't have any of that. We wouldn't have I don't even like IGN that much, but you know, we wouldn't have things like IGN. We wouldn't have Weird Al and his parody. And I love Weird Al. That's a good thing. Without fair use, none of that would exist. Fair use is like, I don't know what I compare it to. Copyright law is a demon. It has been corrupted heavily. It's a demon. It must be destroyed. Fortunately, we have fair use to keep its worst behaviour in check, and that's a great thing, but YouTube doesn't care about that. And it's not a good thing. It's not a good thing. So, yeah, like, I don't know, like, this is just one guy's opinion, but that is something that I'm dead serious about. YouTube needs some kind of fair use policy. Like, you know, so that the next time that some corrupt company actually sees a video that doesn't infringe on copyright and they say, oh, he's using our material, let's have him taken down like the scumbag that he is. I don't know what kind of voice that was. That's my angry elderly man voice. But yeah, anyway, the next time that a corrupt company sees a video that doesn't infringe on copyright and tries to take it down, some form of action should be dealt. You know, you can dispute copyright claims and things like that, but you know, the thing is that from my experience, YouTube doesn't care. They don't get involved when they really should. You know, otherwise, if we don't try to at least incorporate some form of fair use policy into a broken system, this is only gonna get worse. It's already reached a tipping point, if that's even the right phrase I'm looking for. It's already in a bad situation, so if anyone sees this, in fact, please share this around because I want people to hear this. Please, let's get some form of fair use incorporated into YouTube's copyright policy, because as they are right now, they are disgraceful. And I love YouTube. I don't want to find a problem with it. I don't want to find a problem with something that I love. But as good as YouTube is, as great as this website is, you know, I love it. I love being able to make videos and watch other people's videos. You know, I love YouTube. I really do. But it's just so bloody ridiculous when it comes to copyright. So please, everyone, let's try to get YouTube to incorporate some kind of fair use policy. Let's stop putting up with this crap. Get Mr. Enter his channel back. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Stop putting up with this shit.